Hey everybody, welcome to the third video game lecture in Introduction to Mobile Games Development using Gamesalad. In this third and final lecture for this course, we're going to make a physics puzzle game. On screen here is a game called Tiki Totem 2, and I believe it was actually made with Gamesalad. I'm 90% sure of that. And it was made to play on the iPad and iPhone, I believe. This is a video of the iPad version. And let me just show you, I'm going to run the video and show you what kind of game I'm talking about in case you're not familiar with Tiki Totem. In this game, you would touch the screen to break those boxes, and you want the totem, this totem here, to always land on one of the bricks. If it landed on the regular ground, the volcano exploded and everybody gets mad and the gods take punishment on the natives here. So the puzzle aspect is you have to figure out how to break the wooden blocks, and there's glass blocks and all different kind of blocks, to break them in the right order to keep your totem safe from falling on the ground. And that's the kind of game we're going to make in Gamesalad. Let me stop this. Send that to the background there. And I'm going to show you what game we're going to be making in Gamesalad, which is very similar to Tiki Totem. Let's preview this. I'm going to hide the scenes down below. Let me turn my volume down so that music doesn't get too loud. We're going to make a game called Alley Cat. I'm just going to click play here. So the object of our game is going to be to land the cat on the nice dry bricks instead of landing him on the wet sidewalk. If you land him on the bricks and break all your blocks that you have to break, then the cat will be happy and you can go to the next level. And if he lands on the wet sidewalk, you're going to have to redo this level before you can progress forward. So let me just land him on one. This is the first level, so obviously you would make it easy. So there he is, he's happy. He landed on the bricks and everything's good. And then it progresses to the next level. Let me get through this one just for the sake of demoing. And I'll show you when he lands on the wet sidewalk just to see the difference. So I'm just going to drop him right on the sidewalk here. So he gets mad, he hisses at you. The sky goes dark because it's going to rain some more, and then the level starts over. So in this lecture, this is the game that we're going to make. Now there's some differences to this game, or some new things that we're adding. There's some interface elements up here. We'll be adding a go back to the home screen button. We'll be adding a way to pause your game in case you want to step away from your iPad or whatever. You got to get called for dinner. We're adding a reload the level. So let me, if I knew he was going to fall, I'm like, I lost. Let's just reload. Then you can restart the scene. And there's multiple scenes to this game. We're going to set up 4 different levels, a splash screen. And this splash screen is a little different than the Endless Runner in the sense that this is built up of graphical elements, actors from the actual game. So it's important to keep in mind these levels of your game have all kinds of actors and everything's animated and looks nice, but your splash screens can do the same thing. I don't really have much animation here. Watch when I refresh this. The cat just drops. But you could animate your splash screens, or you could do cutscenes using the built-in Gamesalad animation. So you can have fully interactive and interesting splash screens as well as game screens. So that's just something to keep in mind, and we'll be setting up a little bit more interactive or a little bit more visually pleasing splash screen in this game. So come back for the second lecture in this series, and we'll get started making this game.